I'm a huge fan of Dr. Wayne Dyer, and um, although he's not here with us any longer, one of my favorites of his sayings is this: if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And isn't that true? When you begin to look at life in a way that's different, instead of getting up and saying, oh my God, that mountain, look how big it is, and look what I have to climb. Instead of saying that, instead of, um, look at it from, my goodness, I can't wait when I get to the top. Look what I get to look at, or look what I get to look at along the way as I'm climbing this mountain. That's where I'm at right now, and trying to focus is to continuously remember that, that perspective is being grateful. Um, I do want to say one thing. This whole experience has also brought me very, very much closer to my parents. And I do, at this point, just want to tell them I love them. And thank you for being there. Thank you for just being the parents that, um, you know, I know we've had it tough, but you've been there through me, through this entire thing with me, and giving me love and support. And there's so many people who don't get that. And I love you both for that. So just my quick plug for my parents. Life is happening around us all the time. And I think the times that I have found that um, it's not been wonderful are the times that I've really resisted, and resisted what the universe was trying to give me or bring to me. And so that's kind of what I want to just briefly talk about, um, is the art of allowing and letting go of control, and detaching yourself from the outcome, and detaching yourself from the need to control others. Because if there's one thing I've learned from all of these things that have happened to me throughout my life, but particularly in the last 6 years, is that they were for a reason. Every single one of them led me to something better, either a better version of myself, either new interesting opportunities, people, places. I don't know. It's just been amazing. And now I'm in that next stage where I'm learning to just let it come to me, to learn to co-create and work with God, work with spirit and the universe on how all of this is to interact with my life, and to trust that it's going to come to me exactly how it should. And my light will shine exactly how it's supposed to, and the people who are supposed to see it are going to be the ones that see it. So I know there's a lot of people in my life I know that are down, in circumstances that they don't want to be in, just unhappy, in general with life. And um, if I could just offer up a little bit of tidbit of someone, from somebody who's been there, done that for a couple years, let go. Learn to let go. If you start living in the present, if you start being grateful for those things that you have, when you start looking around and saying, I am so thankful for all these things, um, your perspective changes. And, those materialistic things, those things that, cars and fame and people adoring you, and popularity, and whatever it may be for you, that ego comes into play. They're just not that important. And once that happens, then miracles can start happening. And I can attest to that. I have had several miracles just of being right where I'm at. I mean, the people I've met, the um, information that I've gained, the knowledge that I now have. If any of those things hadn't happened, if all of the things that happened when I was mayor hadn't happened, then I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I also wouldn't be able to handle more difficult um, situations in my life. It's kind of like it's been preparing me all along to take on something bigger. And then it's not done from there. You know, once you go through those hardships and those struggles and you learn those lessons, you take those on to the next one and the next and the next. And I don't ever seeing it being done. I never see it ending. And, um, but I see a lot of growth and I see a lot of opportunity to, um, let your light shine and to help others and co-create with this beautiful universe that we live in. And I'm very grateful for that. So just wanted to share that with you. I know I'm getting kind of zen, um, and that's okay. I'm good with that. I own that. I also know it brings me a lot of joy, to be able to get up every day and say what I'm grateful for, and to have my heart full of love and, you know, for so many, regardless if they deserve it or not, or if I believe they deserve it or not. So, anyway, hope that helps a little bit. If there's anyone that's feeling blue or someone that's feeling like they need a pick me up, you know, stop, take a look around, look at what has been given to you, look at the beautiful things in your life, and be grateful for those. Because when you start looking at those, that's when your perspective truly changes. So, have a great day.